Procrastination is the thief of time. One of the biggest problems for young men is procrastination. Procrastination is the action of delaying or postponing something. The problem with doing this is you don't delay it. You keep delaying it until you eventually don't do it. And this is exactly the problem. So before I get into the main video, I want to tell you guys about a story. So I had a friend, let's call him Mark. Mark wanted to start Muay Thai. Muay Thai is a sport that I do, and I was encouraging him to start Muay Thai. I told him, just go to a club, just start off, just do your thing, just start from now. Because Mark was going on holidays after 1 month, he said, I'm not going to be able to get enough work in a month, so there's no reason to even do it. Mark's flight got delayed after a few days. It got delayed by 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then I told him, because your flight got delayed, just do it. Just start. And he still did it. This is the problem with procrastination. You keep saying maybe later, but maybe later. Eventually you just don't do it. The problem here was also another thing. And this thing was he kept making excuses. He said, because there's only a month, I'm not going to start yet. And this is the problem. In a month, he could have learned so much. And the simple truth is that you don't want to be like Mark. And you don't want to surround yourself with people like Mark. Now, you might be asking, what are some ways to beat procrastination? And we're going to go on to number 1, which is your environment. So, your environment. What does that mean? It can go from your room, your country, your city. All of these things can affect your procrastination. Now, as you can see, I'm in my gym right now. I have my PC set up here, right there. And because I have my PC set up in my gym, it's causing me to work out a lot more. Because I'm in the environment of working out, I feel myself working out way more than normal. And this is such a great thing about your environment. This is why whenever I go on holidays or vacations and I go into these hotels that just feel high quality, I always get a surge of motivation to just work, just do something, post a video, edit, because your environment's so important. So if you're in a bad environment, that's going to cause you to procrastinate more, which is going to cause you to do less work. A second thing about your environment can be your friends. That's why I'm no longer friends with Mark, because I just looked at it. Your friends are a good mirror of you. So if my friend is lazy, I have a way bigger chance to be lazy. And that's why you have to find a good group of people. The reason why I'm not friends with Mark anymore is because I saw how much potential he had and how much he threw that away. Your environment is so important. Number 2 on the list is discipline. This is such an important thing, but it's also where it's not a thing that you can just get. The problem with discipline is you need to build it step by step, brick by brick. How do you build your discipline? By just doing the things that you don't want to do. That's how you build your discipline. There's no other way. There's no cheat code. Building your discipline is going to cause you to procrastinate less. But if you're in a bad environment, but you have good discipline, maybe at first you can keep it up, but eventually the environment is going to beat the discipline. That's the problem. Now, building your discipline can be really easy. Just go on a run when you don't feel like running. Just work out when you don't feel like working out. Do work when you don't feel like doing work. Number 3, your habits. The thing about habits is how much they actually shape everything else. Now, what do I mean by your habits? It sounds like a really general term, and you might think it's a bit close to your environment, where it is a bit close to your environment, but it's a bit different in some areas. And one of them being how your habits shape everything else. So imagine this, if I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is have a really unhealthy breakfast. So let's say chocolate sandwich, a bunch of sweets. That was my breakfast. Then a few hours later, I have to go gym. Me eating that unhealthy breakfast shaped the rest of my day. While if I woke up and had a very good breakfast. 6 eggs, a lot of protein, coffee, very good breakfast. And then after an hour, I had to go gym. Because I already feel good, I had a good breakfast, it's gonna bring up my chances of going to the gym. Your habits are really important. The thing with that also is if you make a habit of going to the gym, you're way less likely to not go to the gym because of procrastination. When you make habits, that's the complete opposite of procrastination. And the most important thing about discipline is people confuse discipline with motivation, when they are two completely different things. You have to understand motivation is you feeling like you want to do something, and that gives you that extra spark, that extra boost to go and do that thing. Discipline is when you don't feel like doing it. You don't want to do it and you still do it.